Brandon here, and time for more SexxxPerTease. Today's episode is about how do you get a bottom to top. Even just thinking about it fills me with fear, even though ironically, like, I was a top when I first lost my virginity, but I haven't really done that much of it since. Even though I realized, like, topping isn't really that hard. Well, I mean, I guess the hardest part is really keeping it hard, because, like, it does seem, like, easier to, like, stick your dick in a hole as opposed to, like, take the pain of like having a dick stretch out your asshole. But it's not that easy to get a bottom to top, and I honestly think it's easier to get a top to bottom than a bottom to top, just because maybe it is easier to take the pain, I guess, because you don't have, when you think of like bottoming, you think of like, ow, the pain, like with taking like a huge dick. But I mean, if you take like a little one, or you start with like your finger, a toy, you can work your way up to that. So it's like being able to like handle a penis has like a more gradual process, and I think that's maybe easier to handle and like mentally take the pain. But also like when you're like topping, it's like you have to be able to like have the endurance, have the stamina, stay hard, and I feel like it's easier to control like just getting your hole ready and supple and just penetratable, as opposed to like if you have erectile dysfunction, like it's harder for you to actually like top someone if your dick can't stay hard. But I mean, I don't think most bottoms are bottoming because their dick can't stay hard for them to top. It's just like most people seem like they do. I mean, I do feel like Atlanta is like mostly bottoms, but like I don't know. Maybe it's because most people do want that whole like masculine top stereotypes. They just imagine themselves more as like the feminine, submissive bottom, and they want like a more dominant, aggressive top. And maybe that's why lots of guys choose the bottom, or maybe they just like the feeling of dick in their ass more than they like sticking their dick in an ass. Or there is still that weird thing where people are like turned off if they find out their guy is also bottom, or people are like against burst guys, so it's like a turn off if they find out the guy they've been with has like taken dick before. But I mean, in terms of actually getting a bottom to top, well, they have to want to top. I mean, I do feel like I want to try topping more, and like I know I've done it before, so it's just like I do feel like it's a mental thing. You have to really like prepare yourself. Like, I can do this. I want it. You have to be able to stay hard. And I feel like, I mean, even if you're a bottom, I feel like you still jerk off and masturbate. So it's like you do have a dick that works, that can come, that you know likes the stimulation, the pressure. So I feel like if you're doing that, it should be possible to top. It's not impossible to train yourself to go from bottoming to topping. I do think toys help. I definitely have a toy that's like a jerk off toy. It's called a Vulcan Ripe Anus. They also have lots of fleshlights and stuff, and those can be fun and help train you to help you top and get the feeling of fucking an ass. I just feel like if you do have erectile dysfunction, you can get drugs for that. There's Viagra, Cialis, and probably other things. I feel like when I started taking protein powder after working out, that definitely helped me like get more erect and stay harder longer. Even I talked to my doctor about it. He said there's no correlation, and that isn't true. But I like really felt like I felt like a difference and change. Like consuming more protein made my dick get harder. So even though my doctor said it's not true, I do believe there was a correlation and it can help. And yeah, I do feel like it's possible. It's not impossible to get a bottom to top. It's just they have to want it first and foremost. You have to figure out why, talk about it first. Like, why do they prefer bottoming, or why have they been scared to bottom? And just maybe get them out of their shell, and that get them to ease into it, get comforted, turn them on, find out what gets them their most hard, peak, turned on self, and then stick with it. I mean, I do feel like the biggest hurdle is probably staying hard, but I feel like once you figure out how to keep them stimulated, turned on in the moment, that it should be easier to help get them to want to top. It's just not easy, and it might not be like immediate, but I do feel like if you both work together as a team to get each other on that level to actually want to become, I guess, a more versatile couple and switch positions, you can do it. It's just possible with encouragement, love, and support, and porn, and sex toys, and stimulation, and whatnot. Oh, and even if they're bottom, what if they like anal stimulation while doing it? I feel like if you maybe have like a butt plug or finger them while they're topping you, if that's like what gets them really hard, that can definitely help. And it's like the sensation of both feelings. You get something up the ass, and you get to have something around your dick, so you get to fuck and get fucked at the same time. So that could also help a bottom top if they are so used to anal stimulation to get them hard. So I hope those plethora of suggestions help answer your question, and thanks for joining me for another episode of SexxxPerTease.